I didn't know if it'd work. But anyways, hope you guys are doing swell. Figured we'd talk about money, side hustles, business, whatever questions you guys got. Let me know if you get the notification. Hopefully I didn't ruin it. I didn't know if it'd work, but anyways. Sweet. Hey boyo, Cassius, what's up? So if you got questions, you can instant message me the questions, or you can just leave them in the chat. We're just gonna do a more traditional style stream today. Just hang out for a little bit. I was gonna go fly, but it's a no fly day. Below visibility minimums. I did first time I got the notice. Okay, cool. I might try this. I just don't want to get people hyped and then they come to the stream and they're like, wait, what? Money, what up? How come you're not filthy rich by now? That's because I don't try to sell everything that I see. Mainly. It's because I like helping people. It'd be cool to be retired financially though. That's for sure. For sure. Andrew, what's up? I'm watching Dave Ramsey with a video of a guy with 163K in student loans for exercise science. How you even get that much loan? How you get qualified for that? Hello, how did you start your side hustle? Well, I started it at work. How did I start it? I just started doing things that I liked and tried to make money and it didn't work. What side hustle is good enough to do in this pandemic? I mean, you're limited to your skill sets. That's not, I don't know if that's a correct question to ask, but I don't know. There's a lot of side, like what can you design? Can you sell? Like side hustle is all about selling and providing. What's up, Chai? Align your chakras. Where's HR lady today? She's around. What are some things I can do to negotiate? Wait, what? What are some other things I can negotiate other than wage? Audrey, yeah. You can negotiate paid time off, like so vacation time. You can negotiate more holidays. That's basically the same thing. You can negotiate having like a personal budget for personal improvement. Like they pay for you to go to conferences or they give you more perks, basically. Like you could get Starbucks. Josh, why the close-up? Let me zoom out a little bit. What side hustles do you do? Yeah, so like right now, YouTube is my full-time hustle, and everything around YouTube is a side hustle. So I got my website, affiliate links, making videos. I have a second channel. I guess that'd be a side hustle. And then just recently, I have a client that I'm doing work for, building his brand and his YouTube channel. So freelance, like it's not freelance. It's like a company. It's a production company, brand building company, marketing company. Excellent video yesterday. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. That was a lot of work. That was a lot of editing for zero return on investment, pretty much. Coming back on dropshipping, people make bank selling masks and selling gym equipment. Yeah, I mean right now, probably. When you get that loan capacity, what real estate investing are you going to do? Nah, see, I don't know if I would go straight to real estate investing. I might, I don't know. I'm not sure. I kind of want to just keep reinvesting in myself, which sounds cheesy, like, but that means education, business assets, like a better camera, or maybe a few people to help me. Is Google your third side hustle? Google is love. Google is life. What is Joshua ASMR? Oh, it's an ASMR meme channel. Maybe I'll make an ASMR channel. I don't know how it has somebody. You can go sub to it. I don't know what I do. I do camera button clicking. Do you love your life? I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy. You know, I mean, I'm happy, but I'm hungry for more. I don't know. I'm good. First time I give money to a YouTuber streamer. Hey, well, I appreciate that, man. I know that feel. I'm glad to be that first. Take your membership virginity. That didn't sound right. That sounded better in my head. Best Machiavellian books in business. Yeah, the 48 Laws of Power for sure. Or maybe Straight Line Selling by Jordan Belfort. Are you organically sourced? All right, here. First of all, let me address this. Everyone in the last video said Michael Chai is missing using a MacBook, okay? And MacBooks are not ethically sourced, okay? They're made by Foxconn. Man, you're not answering I did. How much dollars per year could you demand right now if you were going for a job at Google? For me, I mean, I probably couldn't demand much more than they're willing to pay, right? Like, I could, if someone wanted me to do a job, I would have to be with no boss, remote only, no set hours, and I work on what I want to, and I don't know, they'd probably have to, right now, they'd probably have to pay me like $60,000 a month, probably, because I just enjoy my freedom too much. I'll take less money for more time. I'm sure you guys can relate. Why are you wearing sunglasses indoors? It's a good question. I forgot they were there. What could be a profitable passive income? There's a lot. Who's the YouTuber you're helping? He's not a YouTuber, not yet. He works for a doctor that does basically cosmetic surgery for women, and he wants to build his brand, so that's what we're doing. He's making the videos right now, and then I'm editing them, and then I'm probably at some point I'll go there and film videos for him. Read the Rich Dad Poor Dad book. What's next? Daniel, read Unscripted by MJ DeMarco. Love the honesty and openness. Hey, thanks, Mariah. Are you organically sourced? Yes. Oh, yeah, it's the cringe shades. That's what they are. Yeah, good looking out, good looking out. These protect you from the LinkedIn cringe. I'm thinking about making a schedule. Like, let me run this idea by you real quick. I'm thinking, like, we do take calls from viewers once a week, talk about side hustles and money and brand building and all that stuff once a week, and then like LinkedIn cringe garbage jobs once a week. And those will be like my three or four stream types that I do. That way people can like look forward to their favorite type or whatever. Josh, are you better than you deserve today? Yes, I am. Thank you so much. And what's your household income? How's your dad? He's all right. He came over to work on my lawnmower yesterday. He just wanted to get out. What do you think about TikTok? It's great for brand building, for sure. Is it better to start with C++ or go to Python? Yeah, Python, for sure. Fill me in on LinkedIn cringed. Yeah, everything on LinkedIn is cringe, for sure. Everything is cringe. Do you do stock trading? Nah, that's gambling, dude. I don't have a stock trading method. I don't have money that I really want to give up. Like, I don't have play money, right? Like, all of my money has an intent. So I don't just like play with my money in the stock market. I don't really have time to learn. It's too much of a gamble. But you do you, you know? Hi, hope you're well. Hey, same to you. New merch for you, Josh. Cringe shades. Get yourself some cringe protectors. I mean, honestly, it'd be like a whole set. You'd need like a hazmat suit. Side hustle for devs. I'm from India. I mean, sell WordPress websites. There's a lot of stuff. Just sell a product or teach your skills. Thanks for the streams. Really good content. I'm 15. You've taught me a ton. Nathan, you're welcome, man. Do you like girls? I mean, what? How's your day been so far, dude? I got up. I got dressed. I was going to go fly, but it's like super low visibility, so. How's your dad doing? He's all right. He's moving slow. Takes him a while to get moving during the day. And when he's not on a breathing machine anymore, so he can like walk around. This dude's like, do you like girls? Over and over. As a 17-year-old, what's the best step for me to pursue SC career entrepreneurship? Yeah, you got to get a job first. Or you're going to sell. I mean, you could go sell cars if you want to learn how to sell, but you need like some skills. You need a skill set so that you can make something and then sell something. For me, that skill set was code. Now I don't really have any app ideas, so I just talk about it and create good entertainment. Do you watch anyone on Twitch? Yeah, dude. I like Choco Taco, Summit 1G, Pay Money Wubby, Kit Boga, Dr. Disrespect, Lyric. Who else? I like Umbra. What range would you charge to make a native iOS app for a small company? I've never done it. I don't know how small the app is. I don't know your skill level. The captions load before you say it. Michael's Google third eye can exactly 100%. You need to have your face. Oh, that's a good idea. Just like put my face with the cringe shades and it just says corporate cringe. I need to make corporate cringe hoodies and stuff, honestly. Wubby is life. Yeah, Wubby and Alex. That's goals. Would love to see you do some scam baiting. Do it as Herbert.
Yes. You want some money? Just come on into the basement. I got some money.
I'm using all my annual leave. Yeah, dude, that's what they're making people do. They're making you take your PTO. Feels bad. Any side hustles for non-devs? I don't know what your skill sets are. A side hustle is just anything extra that you do on the side to make money. Typically, you have some like auxiliary interest, and you try to use that to make money. Like I've tried pet sitting, I've tried drop shipping, I've tried like delivery boxes. You know, like those little candy boxes they send you every month. Imagine wearing a corporate cringe hoodie to your job, dude. I think that's a great marketing idea. I'm gonna write that down. If I make corporate cringe hoodies and you take a picture of yourself with a corporate cringe hoodie at your job, I'll put you on the channel. That's what we're doing. Hold on. Making that hoodie today. If you take a pic at your cubicle or your job, I'll put you on the channel. There we go. Do you practice any spiritual practices? Yeah, I summon my creative vibrations every single day. You gonna do more CV reviews with HR Girl? We can't do those every time because then those like people, not everybody wants to watch that. Everybody just wants to watch HR Girl. I'm important too, okay? What a mad lad, dude. That'd be funny. You know it'd be funny. People be getting fired left and right though. What are your favorite types of videos to make? The creative types. The types where I'm not like just corporate cringe like nonstop. Like, yeah, I'll give the middle finger to corporate all day, but that's not all I am. Like editing and filming and setting up camera shots. That stuff is fun. But it doesn't have enough return on investment to matter. Not right now yet, basically. Was vidIQ? vidIQ is kind of helpful, but I would never pay for either of those. Your room tour, please. Nah, we're not going to do a room tour because like people that do are like, here's my house tour. It's like how to break into my house and where everything valuable is located. 101 tour. No. I'll get a corporate job just to wear the hoodie. You are a pragmatic INTP. That's correct. What's your number on screen for? So if you got questions, you can hit me with the number. It's my Google Voice number. Someone hit me with yeet right now. Someone said you should have HR lady in more of your videos. I mean, I guess she works remote. 1,000 huffs. How many? What is that? What is 1,000 huffs? Hungarian francs, probably. Yeah. $3. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate you. I think if you put out a short film once a month, it should become profitable. Nah, it's not. It wouldn't work. Josh Tarantino, I can see it in the lights now. That'd be pretty cool. Like to make movies, that's what I'd really do. If I didn't have to stay in the YouTube algorithm, I would spend 2 or 3 days making a video and editing and filming, but they would still get 20,000 views, 30,000 views, and it wouldn't pay the bills. That's basically where I'm at right now. Like, I would really love to take more time on each video, but that's where I'm at. Yeah, what's her name? I mean, she's in the chat. You can see it's Haley Rose. Been a minute, Josh. How are you? I'm all right. How you doing, Trin? Why do I remember the layout of your house? Maybe that was on stream. Maybe. I don't know. A long time ago. Josh, before you launch corporate cringe merch, you should ask Ramsey if it's a good idea. Yeah. Advice for YouTube beginners? You got to cross post. You got to cross post or roast famous people. Probably. Is YouTube your full-time job? Sure is. You should still take some time to make the videos you like. I agree with that. However, it has to be worth it. Like, it has to be able to pay my bills. Like, I can't just take a loss. I have to maintain my income so that I can live and save and pay. Do you think people are too fake? Some people, yeah, for sure. Oh, by the way, thanks for being here. I forgot to say that. Do you think it's better to focus on deep time consuming content or on volume? Yeah, no, you got to focus on volume because YouTube cares about volume. They don't care about deep content. There used to be, here's the thing, if you want to start a YouTube channel, consistent content is way more profitable than one piece of content every month, unless you have a Patreon or something. And the reason is because YouTube prioritizes consistent uploaders. How long did it take you to get out of tutorial hell? Yeah, I think I'm still in it. I think I'm always in it. I just deal with it. Till I got a job, I guess. How much do you make from your YouTube channel? About 8,000? About 8,000 or 9,000 a month. How long before YouTube's super saturated? It is super saturated, but if you stick with it and like make good content. Quantities why animation channels died? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There used to be a lot of special effects channels that would post once a month, like Corridor, and basically they stopped because YouTube doesn't care. They posted one video a month. They just didn't care anymore. What if you upload once a day? That's what I do. I upload once a day. So it's like, 24 hours to make something unique and valuable every day. Have you thought about working at a corporation for lots of money? Yeah, I don't care. I don't care about that. I'll take more time for less money. I don't want to build someone else's dream for 6 months. That's just like the premise. Let me get the music back. What do I think about Hacksmith? I don't think about Hacksmith. I'm getting job offers and a fake LinkedIn account. Yeah, dude. That's the way it goes. How long have you been doing YouTube? Seriously, for maybe a year and a half, 2 years? Do you think the rich homes in the mountains are experiencing foreclosure? Now, I think a lot of banks are working with people right now. How much money per year do you make? 6 figures. Not 7 figures. Definitely not 7 figures, but 6 figures. Side hustle is worth it because that's trading time for money. That depends on what your side hustle is. At least you're in control of it, right? Mark Rober uploads once a month. Yeah, Mark Rober started producing videos and had a bunch of subs way back before the algorithm didn't care. So Mark Rober has 10 million subs. If he posts a video, he gets 1 million views. Boom, that's enough money. What's your favorite book? Yeah, Unscripted, for sure. Definitely go read Unscripted. I'm thinking about getting MJ DeMarco on. I don't know if I'd do it live or a video. It'd be whatever. Interview with a millionaire, the man that changed my life. How much of that 6 figures do you pay in taxes? It depends on how much you business expense. Last year I paid like $40,000 in taxes. Do you have your own business outside of YouTube? No. I like media content. I have like a production company. I help build brands, do consulting, but top 10 side hustles? There's no top 10 side hustles because then it would be saturated and easy to get into and it wouldn't make any sense and everyone would do the number one, right? And then that would be, authenticity was the key to your success. Do you realize that? I don't know if authenticity was. I think consistency was. Ignoring people that say this is a waste of time was. Do you think high school grades matter? They definitely don't. How much money is enough? Depends on what you want to do in life. Like sometimes you don't want to be rich, right? But you would like to have nice things. Or like, I don't necessarily need to have a mansion, but I'd like to have an airplane. So that costs a lot of money. So I need enough money for that, right? Like it depends on what you want. Everyone's going to have a different number. Where do you think you'll move to? Maybe Oregon. I got mountains. I got forest. I got desert. I got ocean. Probably Oregon. So you racked in like 300K last year? No, not 300K. Also, I'm spending a bunch of money learning how to fly an airplane, which generates no return on investment at all. It's just something that I've been wanting to do since I was 5 years, since I was strapped in a child seat looking out the back window of a car, seeing things fly in the air. I was like, I want to do that. Just not for a job. How come my music runs out so fast? Hold on. There we go. What do you think about Nevada? It could be good. Could be good. It's expensive to own a business there. Thanks, Heather, for joining. Happy to have you. Just found the channel yesterday. Love the honesty. Hey, thanks. He didn't say 200K though. Last year I didn't make 200K. I think it was about 30K away. It's like 170, 169-ish, something like that. Hey guys, this is your pilot Josh speaking. Correct. How long it takes to learn to fly? Depends on how often you go. Right now I'm going about 3 days a week. It's about 2 hours. So every flight session costs me between $300 and $500 3 times a week, you know? But I've been saving for this forever. And it hurts because I know that I can't make money on that unless I make content out of it, you know? Sometimes it's like 200. It's expensive, dude. It's like, why? This is why old people do it, I guess. What's your overhead cost? Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, it probably cost me about $6,000 a month, maybe $6,500 a month just to pay all the bills. Does it cost money? You could text questions, whatever. I'm 25. Someone says I'm too late for the programming train. Dude, I started learning code at 25. Do you think demand for programmers will go down? No. Demand for programmers, like, why would you leave it up to that? Why would you leave it up to the demand of programmers? Make your own apps, dude. Use the skills. It's a tool. It's not your life. What do you think of court reporting? What is that? Just want to say you're a cool dude. Hey, thanks. Thanks, 707. Are you happy with your life? Pretty happy. Can you do just 1 hour of consulting? I suppose. Can you teach other people to fly after you learn? Nope. How many years before I can become a senior developer? Doesn't matter. Titles are irrelevant. You can be a senior developer with 6 months experience. You can be a junior developer with 10 years experience. It doesn't matter. Titles don't mean anything. The company makes up titles and they get to decide. So every company has different levels. Some companies have no levels. It doesn't matter. Don't let the title define you. Oops. Flight simulator video, write off as business expense and probably fun for you to do. Yeah, but nobody would watch. That's the problem. Nobody cares. Could you charge the flying lessons as an expense? Yes. So you're allowed to business expense educational expenses that don't qualify you for a new job. So I can write off learning to fly a plane because it allows me to fly to subscribers and go further my production company that I have on the side. But I could not write off the commercial educational expense. Like, so I could do private pilot license, I could do IFR, write that off as an expense, but you can't do like a CFI, like certified flight instructor. You couldn't write that off because that qualifies you to do that job. You can't write those things off. What would you do to earn money if you have no skills but $100? I'd spend that $100 to learn some skills. How do you come up with content for your channel? For me, I ask for suggestions. I think almost anything in my life could be content. That's how I think about it. Sometimes comments. I'd watch, upload to a second channel. Here's the thing with second channels is that they're not monetized. You have to get 4,000 watch hours, and you have to apply for monetization, and then it takes like 6 months to get approved for that. And so it's a weird spot to be in. You don't want to pigeonhole yourself too much. Like, I don't want to be the guy that's just like middle finger to corporate forever. I don't want to be that. Like, I feel that, but like I don't want, like, it makes me seem like I don't like anything in life, and I smile and laugh and have fun and joke around all the time. But those videos, I don't think they portray that part of the things that I actually enjoy doing. It's just the things that I actually enjoy doing, they don't help anybody, you know? Like me flying an airplane showing you, look at this, we're over this mountain. Nobody cares. Do you ever do video collaborations with other programmer YouTubers? No, that's not my thing anymore. Like, I just can't bring myself to care about the latest React. I just don't care. Do I need it? No. Then why do I care? You ever tried to call in tea with Gary V? No. I saw it. I saw his Instagram stuff, but I don't think, I'm not his target audience. Like, I've already done it, you know? Like, I took the advice and I went with it. You smile? See, exactly, right? Smile, go on dates, take my dogs out, like, and when I make the corporate videos or the people get fired videos, people are like, you're so negative. It's like, well, I'd like to talk about cameras. I'd like to talk about flying an airplane and vlogging my life a little bit and stuff like that, but nobody cares. It doesn't add value. That's the thing. You have to get big enough. You have to get to like 1 million subs before you can vlog, because then if only 10% of your audience comes, hey, that's 100,000 views, that's enough money. You can't do that when you're a small channel. You have to give what the audience wants. I have plenty of work as a dev, but struggling with university. Should I drop out? Thank you for those Hungarian francs. I don't know what's going to happen if you drop out. I think that you don't really need a degree. In Europe is like, you need a degree, but I don't. If you think that you can, if you think that you could, how do I say? In the future, if you think that Europe won't care about your degree, which it will probably like get less and less, yeah, I'd probably drop out. How are you and HR lady doing? She's working, and I'm working. How do you deal with highly emotional people? Yeah, dude, I don't deal with highly emotional people. I just do my thing. Can you do a video of starting a business and maybe some tips on taxes? You can't give like financial advice, right? Then you get sued. Starting a business, I've done a video like that. How to start a business for under 200 bucks. I wouldn't say 250K is a small channel. It's a small channel in the sense that I can't make a video about whatever I want and have the views and ad revenue be enough to pay my bills. Like once you're at that size of a channel, when you're like, I guess I'd probably be somewhere between like 1 million subs, 400,000 subs for me. Then I could make a video about literally whatever I wanted every day, and people would probably watch, as long as it was semi-related. Is there a big difference between EU CV and US? Yeah, you put a picture on it. What's your main source of income? It's a mixture. YouTube ad revenue, affiliates, my website, consulting, a production company that I have. I don't have a degree, but I'm still getting an education because it's fun. Good luck. Dave Ramsey told me to spend my cash on the PhD. I'm single again after 7 years at 31. Hinge versus Bumble versus Tinder. Yeah, Tinder is obviously for smash and grab, toot it and boot it, hit it and quit it. All right, Bumble is, you gotta wait on the girls to swipe on you, so it doesn't, whatever. So just swipe on everyone and sort later. Hinge, at least you get to know something about somebody. I'd probably go with Hinge, and then Bumble, and then Tinder. What kind of production? So like a brand building production company. Right now I can't go there and film, right? Can't travel really, that'd be bad. So he's making the content for me, and I'm posting to his LinkedIn, TikTok, and YouTube channel. Your thoughts on financial peace, Dave Ramsey? Yeah, dude, I think he targets the masses, and that's all I'll say. I don't think his advice is for people that understand basic math. Sorry, Craig. I know that you like him. You shouldn't put a picture on your CV here. Yeah, but that's what Europe wants. Do you agree with Dave Ramsey techniques? What do you mean? Like, don't spend more than you make? That's not Dave Ramsey techniques. That's common sense. I laughed hard when the markers became one. Hey, thanks. We align our chakras. Why not just build a SaaS app? Don't have any ideas for a SaaS app. Not passionate about it. Yeah, that's about it. That's the main reason. Is it worth it to do YouTube as a side hustle? Yes, because you can have the best app in the whole world, but if you don't have marketing, if you don't have reach, if you don't have brand, it won't matter. Marketing and sales are the best skills in the world, not the product anymore. Sorry. Attention. Attention is the new hot. This is what everyone wants. You can either buy it with marketing or you can build a brand from scratch. You can make this awesome product and you're going to spend all your money making it and all this time, and then no one's going to know about it, so no one's going to buy it, and then you're going to be out of money. So marketing, brand building, reputation, sales, and then dev. In that order. What plans after your business turns 2? That's weird. I never really thought about it. Like, my business is going to be 2 years old. I mean, technically the LLC will be 2 years old, but I've been doing it before that. I don't know. Probably move. I'll probably move away from Utah. The D for designer, big D energy, big designer energy. I'm gonna make a shirt that says big designer energy. Big developer energy. There we go. How to learn marketing and sales? Marketing. Yeah, so that's learning like copywriting. Learning how to write that grabs people's attention or grabs people's attention and makes them want to buy. Cashvertising is a good book for that. But also video content. Like, video content is the future. People are on their phones, they're watching, like, you notice on Instagram there's not a lot of pictures anymore, there's mostly just videos. Video content is the future. If you can learn how to be in front of a camera, learn how to edit, learn how to do this stuff, you will win. I wish people figured that out. Move to the hood. You know, someone broke into my car the other day, so I think I'm already there. Thanks though, fam. Actually, I'm not in the hood, which is really surprising. I just leave my doors unlocked because there's nothing in there. Just don't break my window. What kind of light do you use for your desk? Yeah, so right now I'm using this. I have a second one on hand because this one will die eventually. So I'm using this one right now. Could you hide your face? Sure, but it's gonna be, I don't know. I don't know how you're gonna do your channel. If you have like a product and that's your channel, I guess you don't need your face. But like, I'm the whole channel. So I want people to come for me, not for just my product or whatever. How can we profit from what's going on in the world? Aaron Goodrich wants to know. Yeah, you could probably sell webcams. Webcams are probably in demand since everyone's working remote. Or weights. Toilet paper. What's your opinion on brand books? I've only read one, Just Crushing It by Gary Vee. What's your advice for undergraduate CS students? Build a portfolio. I don't know why there's not a class called Building a Portfolio in college. There should be. I think you missed a donation. You're right. I'm sorry about that. Thank you for the 10, Lolo, by the way. I'm an undergrad program USC for zero experience in programming. I get a bachelor's in 2.5 years if I do it. It would cost $30K in loans. Should I do it? No. No, you shouldn't. $30K in loans for a bachelor's in programming. Like, might as well. If you're in that position and you want to spend $30K, just go to a boot camp. Just go to boot camp. Try it yourself for free before you spend. Like, at least at a boot camp that has a guarantee, you get all your money back, right? Or you don't pay until you get a job. At college, they're like, hey, thank you very much. Enjoy your degree. They don't care about you. They have no obligation to get you a job, nothing. So if I was going to spend $30K, I'd spend $30K with a guarantee that I get this money back, or I don't pay this $30K until I get a job. Product reviews versus gaming channel for success. Gaming channel is too saturated. Not a lot of value in gaming channels unless you're like #1 in the world, or it has a very low CPM because it's saturated. So probably product reviews because you get free stuff from the product reviews. The last class for my design degree was a portfolio. Only thing I got a lot out of. Yeah, there you go. You still using Evernote or anything? I'm using Notion midlife. Hey, thanks for the 5, by the way. I'm using Notion. Notion is great. That's what I use. College is an incremental spend, though, one semester at a time. It doesn't matter. You end up with $30K in debt either way, right? It's still, like, it's all about the obligation that you get your money back or not. There's a class similar to building a portfolio at my university. Yeah, but one class is not enough. Like, you don't need a class in building a portfolio anyways, #1. You just need to do it. I'm comfortable on Cam, but know nothing about editing vids. Suggestions on learning? Justin Odisho is pretty good, but he'll teach you Premiere Pro. I use DaVinci Resolve 16. I have the paid version because it came with my Blackmagic camera, but they have a free version that has no watermarks or anything like that. So that's what I'd use. I'd start with DaVinci Resolve. I started with Sony Vegas. I went to Premiere Pro, and now I'm at DaVinci Resolve. And by far, that is the best performing app. It doesn't crash that often, way less than Premiere Pro, and has better color grading tools and built-in tracking and stuff. It's just better, in my opinion. CPM low for gaming because most of the audience uses ad blocker. I don't actually know if ad blocks affects CPM, to be honest. Do you think Andrew Tate is legit? I don't know who that is. Think of going to Oxford in years with advanced math. I mean, they're not going to care about Oxford. They're just going to care, like, okay, math. Here you go. OpenShot Vid Manager. What is that? What program do you use for streaming? I use Streamlabs OBS. It is so buggy, but I have it all set up. So I'm sunk cost fallacy right here. I use After Effects. After Effects is not good for editing videos. After Effects is good for adding effects like particles or 3D elements or something like that. But editing in After Effects, you end up, for every cut, you end up with another layer, and it gets longer and longer and longer. And in normal editing programs, it just goes long, like horizontally, it gets longer, and you can see the cuts. With After Effects, it just gets longer and longer and longer. It's not good for editing. What about Final Cut Pro? I don't own Apple products, so I can't attest. So the most saturated niches have low CPM. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, so it's like the more people that are doing it, the less amount everybody gets. Like, you gotta think about it, like the ad spend is being shared, the more saturated a niche is. So like the niches like programming, it's really hard to make programming entertaining, you know, besides like without it being a tutorial. And it's really like corporate cringe is like my own niche, right? So if you make your own niche, could have decent CPM. You gonna quit coding? I haven't coded in a while. I just code when I need to. Start a flying job? No, I don't want to be a pilot for a living, because then you're never at home. You don't get to decide where you go. You don't make that much money. Could be automated very soon. I think my chat froze. I'm not sure. My chat freeze? I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. Well, this is awkward. All right, here we go. Frozen. Yeah, it froze. Whatever. I got some here. Refresh chat. Okay. Try that. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good to go. Sweet. Check your email for my portfolio from college. It's a joke. Yeah. Yeah, you guys should see my resume from college. I should show that one day. Maybe I'll make a video, my resume from college, and just title it, Oh God. Resume from college. So what you hear me typing is me taking notes in Notion right now. Wish you the best. Hey, thanks. If you're here and you enjoy the stream, by the way, could I have a thumbs up? You don't have to, right? I know I'm just some guy on the internet that you're watching, but it'd be cool if you could hit a thumbs up. What's your revenue? About 8,700 as of today. I could show you, I guess. Because I'm that transparent. Find me another YouTuber. No, actually it's at $9,183 today. Which will be going to pay my dad's rent. And quarterly taxes. Woohoo, hey, Heather, thanks. Obviously, this doesn't exist without you guys, so, like, it's my money, but, like, if you guys weren't here, I wouldn't have it, so thank you. Thanks for letting me pay my dad's rent and his medicine and stuff. What do you guys think about if I were to make some fake applications and just be a fake person and just film job interviews? I don't need it, right? Like, and just troll the job interviews. Imagine them saying, "Tell me about yourself." Well, normally I wake up and I like to sleep naked, so I grab my underwear, put that on first. Just troll. Hey, by the way, thanks, Heather. Thanks for the 10. How can you get into freelance dev work or contracting? Yeah, so you can call people, you can email people, but I suggest directly going in. Just find a mom and pop shop on Google Maps and walk in and pretend to be a satisfied customer. Can you make videos on Sugar Dad's corporate world? What do you mean? 9K this month? Yes. I think, like, applying to jobs that I don't want to see if I get a response. Maybe I'll do that. Or applying to jobs I'm not qualified for. And just really, So what are you looking for in terms of compensation, Mr. Fluke? Well, I was thinking maybe like 60,000. Oh, 60,000. We were actually thinking between 55 and 65, so 60,000 a year. No. 60,000 a month. What? Excuse me? Yeah, like 60,000 a month. Is that cool? Because, like, I don't actually need this job. So, like, actually, you know what? You can keep the money. You don't even got to pay me, and I'll do the job. How about that? Just let me film at work and see what they say, Just, who can do that? How do I stop feeling like I'm too dumb to code? You just work, you become one with that feeling, and you just accept that it's hard. Go for jobs for real, don't troll. You don't have to take it. I'm not going to go to jobs for real. Like, why do I? That's not the point. Like, the whole point is that I know how corporate structures work, and I know how the profit and business expense model works now. So it'd be really, really, really difficult for me to, like, it'd be really difficult for me to not want to know the exact budget and the exact expenses of the company. Like, how much does the CEO make? How much do you make right now? What's your salary? Just ask the HR lady that's interviewing. How much you make right now? Can I get that? Just like, I would like 9K a month. Me too, dude. Apply as Michael Try. That's genius. Apply to McDonald's. How much before you sell out? 80,000 a month is good. Nah, probably somewhere between probably like 100,000 a month, because then you make $1 million. But then you wouldn't actually make $1 million. So like, what do you think of lying? It's not illegal unless you're under oath. So, you know. Do a video showing how much revenue a YouTuber can make. I've done one of those videos. Any YouTube tips? Yeah, you gotta cross post at first. You gotta grab attention from other places. You should go satire till people can tell if you're trolling. Yeah, that'd be true. What's the best freelancer website? It's called Indeed.com, and you look for contract jobs. I make 20K a month at Facebook. That's dope. Do you review websites, not Shopify, or of student websites? I suppose if that's your portfolio. You need like 5,000. Yeah, pretty much. I'm in school right now. I hit a mental wall. Any advice? You gotta take a break, probably. Do you think that content for people with disabilities is unique or not? Do you like YouTube or coding more? Yeah, I like YouTube way more. I don't. Coding is. How do I phrase this? So it always makes people mad, I guess, but that's not how I mean it. Coding is a tool. It is something that you use to build something else. I like building end products, and if that requires coding, then I will enjoy that part of the process somewhat. But if I'm not building something that is going to do something for me, then I don't care about it. I'm almost 14. Are there any ways to make money from my code? Yeah, you just sell it. You could sell your code, or you can just build static websites for okay, there's a lot of people think, who needs a WordPress site? Dude, you'd be so surprised. Like hair salons, landscapers, little bakeries around the corner. There's so many mom and pop shops that have crappy websites. The thing is, you just have to convince them why it's good to not have a crappy website. You have to convince them why it's good that they need to upgrade, because probably their profit margins are already really low and they're scraping to get by. And this is where the part of sales comes in, where you're able to convince them why they need this. If they have this website, then they're going to make more money. If they have this website and other social medias, they're going to have reach when they make a new product, or they want to do a sale, or they want to do an announcement, which is going to bring them more money overall. If their website sucks and it's not engaging, people are going to leave and they're not going to look for it. It's just probably just sell mom and pop shops. Does that help? Is it difficult to build websites freelance? No, just use WordPress. Why make something from scratch? You gotta be pragmatic about it. Save time, make money. Lolo. So bootcamp over universities, got it, but universities give internships with big companies, right? I just want my 50, 60K a year long term. I wouldn't start with that mindset of limiting yourself to how much money you make because you think that's what you want, but you might change that later. I think boot camps over universities, but universities are internships. Do they give it? Okay, so not all universities give internships with big companies. That they don't just give you it because you're in the program. You have to apply like everybody else. Some guy that's not even in college could apply to the same internship as you and get that internship over you. You don't get special perks just because you're in college. Part of the curriculum is that you have to get an internship at some colleges, but they don't give it to you. It's not any easier of a process. How do I give up the 420? You just throw it out, dude. Easy peasy, fam. Scala, that's what I'm going to do at the Swiss University. Scala's okay for data science. Let me go back. I got an internship out of college. Why would you get an internship out of? You're supposed to get a job out of college. Or like they gave you an internship, Jeremiah, like in college. How do you keep track of all the websites you do for other people? Maybe you just make a client list in Excel, maybe. Doesn't WordPress have a lot of SSL vulnerability? It's just a static website, like, but they're fine. Any books or references on getting good business ideas? No one's going to give you a good business idea because everyone has different interests, and usually people try to make businesses out of their interest. But probably unscripted by MJ DeMarco every time. That's all I'll say, dude. Like, any advice for non-techies to get an app idea to MVP? You probably got to pay for it. Like, if you have an app idea and you can't code it, you can learn to code it from all the free sources, or you can pay someone on Fiverr or maybe Upwork. Oh God, I don't even want to suggest that, but like, offer somebody equity maybe, but like, I don't know. Equity doesn't pay bills, dude. It's not cash. How long were you struggling until you started getting decent revenue? I was never like struggling. I mean, I had a job. I had two jobs. I had a full-time job as a programmer, 40 hours a week, and then I had a second job teaching people code one-on-one for an hour, and I had tons of students. I probably had like over 50 students that I taught code with from beginning to end, got them a bunch of jobs, and then I did YouTube on top of that. And so I slowly quit every single job until it was just YouTube, and that took about a year to do. Never work for free. I think never work for free unless it's for building your own portfolio. That'd be my 2 cents. It's okay to work for free if you can build your own portfolio out of it. Like, you can go offer your services for free just to build some reputation for yourself, but just don't go do it for someone else. In Switzerland, college costs $1,000 a year. Thoughts on that? Your taxes are structured differently. That's why it costs $1,000 a year. Has your mechanical engineering degree helped you with your entrepreneurial? No. No, it has not. Who do I need a degree for? Who do I like? I don't need a resume or a degree. What are you gonna do with flight training? You told that you don't quit coding. I'm gonna fly around as a passion, and I'm gonna fly to subscribers. I'm gonna fly to you guys, the viewers, and I'm gonna be like, yo, all right, who has a side hustle that needs help building it? Who has a YouTube channel that needs help building it? And I'm gonna take my airplane and I'm gonna fly to wherever you live. I'm gonna land in a little airport and I'm gonna Uber somewhere and I'm gonna help you build it. And I'm gonna document it on my channel to show you that if I can do this, you can do that. So I get to use my passion to help do my passion. That's my plan with the flight training. But step 1, complete flight training. Don't fail the test. The flight training test, $700. If you fail one thing, $700 again. Airplanes, I don't have enough money to buy an airplane. And then it's like another 10 grand every year to keep it up to date. Come fly to Manchester. I'd need to get a plane that has enough mileage for that, and I need to get IFR certifications for that, which I'll probably do. But until then, when you fly to me, don't fly into my house, though. I'll try not to. I'll do my best. I want to know what you personally did to become perfect in coding. No one is perfect in coding. Anyone who says otherwise is lying. You can fly legally to another country with your own plane? You sure can. Sounds like me coding and flying. For me, it's not coding and flying. For me, it's film and editing and making movies and flying. Those are my 2 passions. Coding, I'd probably do it for game dev. I don't care about web dev. Did Dave Ramsey respond to your video? I don't know. I don't care. Sign me up. We can fly. Yeah, that's cool. How do I get clients? You gotta call. Break over. Have a good one. All right, Jennifer. Be safe. I'm perfect in coding. Yeah, dude, I'm perfect in coding too then. Let's all just be perfect in coding. What did you do to become good in coding? Assuming I'm good in coding. Legend, just seen your content. True inspiration. Hey, Micronesis. Micronesis? Hey, thanks, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you for the $19.99 quid. Do you fly flight sims? I have the setup for it and I have X-Plane. have a VR headset. It's okay. Flight sims are okay. They don't accurately reflect the bumps and stuff that you feel. But yeah, it's all right. Is it tough to get a job in game dev? If you want to work on your favorite game like Halo or something, yeah, for sure. I believe that you'll pass your flight test. You know, I'd like to believe that too. But it's like 4 hours long. You got a written test. You have an oral test. You got to take a flight test. And if you mess one thing up, fail. Got to do it again. But you got to finish. You got to do the things that you failed. But it's expensive, man. That's expensive. There's a degree from Norway. My degree's from Finland. Did it help me get a job in the US? No. If anything, it delayed me. Do you play a musical instrument? I could play the guitar. I'm in the UK, so pounds. That's called quid. The 1999 quid. That's the slang for pounds. GBP, as they say. Great British Pounds. Hey, thanks, by the way. Work from home is start early, finish late. Nah, dude. Work from home is... I'm going to make a video on this for the ultra busy remote programmer. I'll show you how it's done, but yeah, it's not start early. It's start late, finish early. I think you have it backwards. Work from home is always start late, finish early, dude. How did you have the confidence to teach code when you say you're not good at it? I just try to be humble. I just try to think of myself as a student, but I don't have to be on chapter 10 to teach chapter 1, you know? Like, I don't need to be working at Google to teach someone how to do JavaScript or teach them how to set up React. I don't... Sometimes I wasn't always confident. I was just like, you know what? That is a good question. I'm not sure how to answer that. Let's look it up and learn together. For most of the time, I was just like, here's how you do it. I understand, you know? And it helps you... Like, you teach yourself when you're teaching someone else how to do stuff. Did you stay on the grind for your side hustle for so long? Oh, how did I do it? Pizza money's for side hustle advice. Hey, thanks. Oh, yeah, thank you. You did say that. Why don't you want to work at Google? Not passionate about what they're doing there. I don't know. I just have no desire to spend my day building stuff for Google. That's all. I like YouTube. YouTube's a cool product. Doesn't mean I want to build it. I don't want to live in Silicon Valley. I don't want to live in New York. I don't want to go to an office every day. I don't want to be capped by a salary. Like, if you want to do it, dude, you do you, man. Like, you do you, but I just do my own thing. Great answer. Is YouTube a side hustle for you? No, it's one of my... Well, okay, sure. Yeah, I suppose. It's my main hustle. Teaching code is helping someone memorizing a cheat sheet. It's more important for the student to use the code to solve problems. Teaching code is not telling people to memorize stuff. Teaching people is asking them questions, and when they explain something to you, you tell them if that's yes or no and why. Teaching... Did you teach code remotely? Sure. Yeah, it was remote. It was just over Google Hangouts. It was for a European company. I want to change careers. Oh, max speed. Dude, thanks. I want to change careers to a developer at the age of 45. Do I have a chance? Of course. Of course you do. I don't know if Craig's still in the chat, but Craig is 46. He's doing it. Can you make a video on your home tour? I don't want to get broken into. Joking, yeah, but you'd be surprised, dude. People are like, why don't you want to work at Facebook? What if they offered you $300,000 a year? It's like, no, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want to do it. I want to do what I want to do. And people get so mad when you're like not part of their dreams. The elitism is real, dude. And then they start calling you names because you don't want it. Like, oh, you're just stupid. You couldn't do it even if you wanted. It's like, bro, I don't care. You do it if that's what you want, but don't get mad at me. You have a chance, Max. For sure. Do you think having an accent is an issue for YouTube? No, dude. I have an accent too, man. It's not a problem, dude. So to confirm, YouTube is your main hustle, but not your main job. Yeah, I don't have like a job. I'm self-employed. So YouTube is my main hustle, and then I use YouTube to drive traffic to other things to generate revenue, like my website or one-on-ones, doing consulting, helping other people build YouTube or apply for jobs or structure their resume or help them think outside the box, whatever it is they need. And I have a production company where I actually edit videos and help people upload videos and show them what to do and how to do it. And that's like a monthly service. So right now I have one client that's paying me monthly. I split that with my partner. Are you not scared that YouTube can just delete your channel on a whim? I mean, are you not scared that your boss could just fire you on a whim? It's the same thing. If that happened, then maybe I'd promote courses with Facebook ads, or I'd go back to teaching, or I'd host video editing, or I'd show people how to build a brand. It doesn't, there's no security in anything. What do you think about the Finnish accent? Yeah, dude, since I live there, I don't really hear the Finnish accent so much anymore. I think they roll their R's. That's funny. Why don't you work at Blender? I think Blender's open source. You know those people are not getting paid. Very good if they are. No synergy accounting to coding. That's not true. You could code accounting software. You could work at TurboTax. How do you feel about what's going on for jobs in the future? It's irrelevant. Do you think the only security comes from owning your own business? There's no security in owning your own business. There's no security in working at a job. There's no security in having a side hustle. The whole point is to have some control over it, right? If you work a job, you have no control over if you keep your job. You could be the best worker in the world, they could still fire you. If you own your own business, at least you have control over it if it fails or not. Or like if you put more effort, there's a direct result of that, you know, or that's the goal. And then you keep doing that and keep doing that until you figure it out. Then you have self-control. Like if I wanted to make more money, I'd make more courses, I'd promote them through videos, I'd make more videos, I'd just talk about things that I want to sell, and I'd make more money. But that's not what I want. I want to build a brand. I want to build an audience and reinvest. Like, that's the point. Only 171 likes? Yo, if we could get to 300 likes, I'll show you HR. No, if we can get to 400 likes, I'll bring HR on the stream right now. 400 likes, HR comes on the stream. How is that for negotiation? Let me look. Looking at the likes right now. Did you like the teaching job? Yeah, it was cool. It's not scalable. And I had students that would book times. Students would book times and then they wouldn't show up, and I'd plan my day around that. I'd have a bunch of students book a time and oops. When your name is HR. How many likes for HR's OnlyFans? Not worth the like, JK. You played us, dude. Is she sitting in the other room? Nah, dude. 400. 400, I'll bring HR on right now. I won't even, look, I'll just snap my fingers and she'll show up. 400. You don't believe me? 400. How's your day going? Oh, it's going good. 5,700 number. Thank you for all that you do. Hey, thanks. Is data analysis a good field to get into? Could be. 325 or no deal. Dude, if we go to 400, I'm not even, you think I'm memeing, dude? I'm not memeing. That's like legit. I snap my fingers, HR will show up. Get this man to 400. When HR jump industry. Music is dope. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. I put effort into thinking about what the stream would like to hear. How can your one-on-ones help me? I'm a CS student straight out of school looking for a job. Yeah, so like it depends on what you want, but if you need help building a project portfolio, if you need help restructuring the resume, if you need help practicing how to answer interview questions, like there's a lot. Hit like now. Yeah, I mean, there's 471 people here and not 400 likes. Feels bad. It's because I'm alt-tabbed. I'm alt-tabbed at somebody's office or I'm on someone's phone right now, for sure. Why don't you move someplace where it's more cheap to live? Hey, I can't get a loan because my business isn't 2 years old. 290 likes. Feels bad. If HR's in the chat, can you confirm that you'll show up at 400? I'm pretty sure HR's in the chat. Can you please confirm that you'll show up at 400 likes? See? She has confirmed that she'll show up. How old is your business? It'll be 2 years old in August. I've applied to over 100 jobs and haven't heard back. That's pretty normal. You should probably hear something back, at least a no, though. You said 300 and you'll show it. It's got to be 400. Like, why not make it a challenge? 300 would be easy. We have 460 people. It's going to be hard. How can I get a join button? I think you need 15,000 subscribers for it. You were alt-tabbed, but I already listed. Wait, Tyler, I appreciate, dude. Thanks, man. Haley Rose, get it? Haley Rose, HR. Do you miss anything about Finland? Yeah, dude, they had like some good like rula kebabs, probably. Those were good. You can like on a phone? Can or can't? Be my BF. What you look like? Can't smash like only once. It's alright. Side hustle ideas? What are you good at? I'm gonna log into another account. He keeps her chain in the cellar. No. No, it's in the attic. $500 for the OnlyFans? Y'all nasty. What engineering degree would you recommend? What you want to build? Mechanical engineering is probably by far the most utilitarian. Yeah. Like you can, like mechanical engineers can be chemical engineers, or they could be electrical engineers, they could be aeronautic engineers because that degree gets you in the door. You got to do a little training to be able to do those other jobs, but it's like, that's like the jack of all trades engineering degree. Did you ever write some code for free? For myself, I wrote some code for my own website, my own server. How many likes are we at? I need to see this. 318? Yeah, so if we get like 80 more likes, HR's on the stream. Confirmed. This is fun. Are your doggies still sad? No, they're not sad. They're sleeping right now. Do you cook for yourself? Dude, I go out to eat way too much. That's like the mortal sin. I go out to eat way too much. I buy a bunch of food at the grocery store, and I get home and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go to get some food because I don't feel like cooking this. Hey, dude, hope you're enjoying flying lessons. You deserve good stuff. Hey, Leonard, I appreciate that, man. I just liked with my alt. Felipe, appreciate you. 329. Take care of my dudes. All right. What about civil engineering? Civil engineering is all right. Build bridges and stuff. Structures. Stop playing, bro. We're not playing. Do you like Chick-fil-A? That's actually what I ate. That was the last meal I had. How do you think I can get better at Java? I'm not sure. You gotta make little projects probably. I logged just to be able to like the video. I appreciate you. Jimmy, hey, thanks, man. Time to like the stream on 80 alt accounts. Yep. When is your next story? I mean, I have a few stories lined up. Probably. I got a few. Maybe how corporate cringe is slowly ruining me or making my personality look terrible. Maybe I'm not natty anymore. I don't know. Did you know Chick-fil-A had a breakfast buffet? Yeah, I've been to one in Georgia. What scares you about the future? Why? I don't know. I'm not there yet. Chick-fil-A, is Chick-fil-A ethically and organically sourced? Absolutely not, but it tastes so good. What about UI design? Ask Michael Chai about that. Is Visual Basic still a good program? Probably not. Let's create new accounts. How much YouTube do you watch? Way more than you'd think. Have you thought about teaching marketing or doing marketing tutorials? Marketing tutorials are hard because everyone's marketing something different, and there's not like a one-size-fits-all hat for that. There's core concepts like copyright. It's more about psychology. Marketing is psychology. What engages people? What makes them want to buy this thing? What gets clicks? Like, what are the colors? Like color theory. Certain action verbs. Certain, like, composition of photos that you're advertising. There's so much. Are you going to do your skit about corporate dev types? Yeah, probably. Probably be remote dev. The ultra busy remote dev. Did you get your check? I haven't gotten any checks in the mail. You've got to add a section about code reviews. Oh, that's true. I got sections about daily stand-up. Like, what's your daily stand-up? Well, usually I stand up to go get food, and that's about it. I subscribe because I think you're really nice. I'm not into tech, but your videos are entertaining. I appreciate that, Joy. I feel that way too. I'm not into tech either. I'm just in it. I'm not into it, but I'm in it. That's where I'm at. What's your favorite business advice? That's loaded, dude. The more people you can create value for, the more money that you make. If you make over 100,000, you don't get a stimulus check. I business expense so much stuff that technically I did not make over 100,000. So I business expense like so much stuff last year. I'm pretty sure I get a check. Why don't you have a donation bar? I don't know. Isn't that like a Twitch thing? Where'd you go to college? In Finland. 61 more. Mad vibing right now. Hey, appreciate you. Is electrical engineering good? I mean, it could be. What you want to do with it. Have you ever worked with annoying Scrum Masters who have the Scrum Guide memorized? Scrum Guide? Scrum Guide? If it's super hard to get another job, would you instead ask for a raise? I'd do both. If I want more money, I'm gonna ask for a raise and I'm gonna look for a new job. I'm not gonna do one or the other. I'm gonna ask for a raise and I'm gonna keep sending out applications every single day. Like, even when you have a job, you should be sending out applications every single day. You don't got to take the interviews, but at least you got email contacts for the HR ladies that respond to you, and then you can reach out to them on demand, and you don't have to apply anymore. That's a pro tip. Y'all think about that as a pro tip of the stream. Always apply to jobs so that you can collect emails from HR ladies, which then you can reach out to directly later when you do need a job. You don't have to click apply. You don't have to wait 8 months. Easy peasy. Want to work with mechatronics? Yeah, that could work. You'll probably get into like Rockwell or Siemens PLCs maybe. Do you still fly during the lockdown? I sure do. The airport and those businesses are essential infrastructure, so I can still fly. I said I was gonna like from another account, but got lazy. All right, well, I mean, HR was gonna show up, so whatever. If you want HR back on the stream, 400 likes. That's the cost. Is that a good way to get some cute HR lady? I mean, I don't know. If they message you and say, "Would you like an interview?" Christopher with the 10. Hey, thanks, man. When are you gonna hit 500K subs? I have no idea. Never. It takes so long to apply to jobs. I mean, only like what? I mean, I understand there are the jobs that say, "Please attach your resume with your job history," and then the next page is, "Please insert your job history." Those are the worst. What are your upload and download speeds? Do I have a backup ISP? I do not. Upload speed is like 40 and download is like 1,000. It's terrible. It is terrible. Marinas are essential. That's dope. What's up, Thipu? Laid off looking for a job. Better to study cracking the coding interview or build side project? Build your side project. Coding interviews are so company dependent. If you know that the company gives you algorithm tests, right, study for that. But don't just study for that, because the good jobs are the ones that are like, here's a code test that reflects what we do at this job. Go do it. Indie Unity game dev versus .NET job. All right. Indie Unity game dev for sure, because it has the most potential to pay off later. .NET job if you just need money. 50 likes away. How'd you get started on YouTube? I made World of Warcraft videos. It's not my proudest moment, but hey, it was a start. 40 is terrible. 40 up is terrible. 1,000 down is great. Get fiber. You making that Google money. That is fiber. That's the only fiber I can get where I live. It's Comcast. I have 1,000 down, 40 up. And I was like, all right, is there any way to get 1-to-1? Like 1,000 down and 1,000 up? They were like, sorry, no. Otherwise, everything would be like in 6K resolution. It takes forever to upload. My old job was essential infrastructure and they let me go because I was a temp engineer. Oof. How long do you study for theoretical aviation? Is it as complicated? Oh, dude, yesterday. So here's the thing that's kind of cool. It sounds cool, but it's actually, I don't know what it has to do with anything. So you have this thing called pilotage, which is when you fly around with like visual landmarks and you're like, all right, there's the lake, we're going to fly over that, and then we're going to fly this and that, right? Visual landmarks. And then there's this other thing called dead reckoning, which is flying by using waypoints and calculating the time between those waypoints. Your climb, your top of climb, your regular fly, like flying flat, like, and you have to estimate how long it's going to take you between each waypoint. It's called dead reckoning. Sounds really cool, like some pirate stuff maybe, I don't know, but like you have like all these little tools, compasses and dials and stuff that you got to manually do math with, and I was like, oh no, this is like actual engineering. I'm a little bit late. Can you smile? What's up, dude? Speaking of fiber, psyllium husk every morning. Oh, that's what they make like keto bread with. All right, boys, let's double smash the like button. I didn't think that the stream would want HR that much, but whatever. I know what I'm doing to get likes now. Would you ever try flying with a paramotor? Yeah, paramotor for sure. That's probably what I'll do after, because it's cheaper than an airplane. I can buy a paramotor maybe. I still gotta learn to fly it. That'd be cool. I'd definitely do paramotoring for sure. Who did your taxes this year? My accountants. For Comcast Xfinity. Yep. The engineering degree was useful for flying. I mean, it's just like how to use charts and graphs and stuff. I don't know if the degree was really helpful there. It was kind of like strength of materials, where you have to go find the material and you have to calculate like the tension and the shear and all that stuff. Like finding the little books that you have to like flip to the back. All right, this is the type of steel that we're using, and this is the shape, and these are the dimensions of the I-beam, and then you need to use that to calculate the tensions and the shear and the torque and blah, 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 blah. It's kind of like that, just to be able to figure out waypoints for flying. It's kind of cool. Sounds cool. How to get clients? You gotta. It's probably really hard. Yeah, maybe call. Don't email. Emails are the easiest to ignore. Did you solo already? I can't solo because I can't get my third-class medical certificate because they're closed. But yeah, I've been approved to fly solo. I'll film that for sure. First time flying a plane solo. How much does a course on business taxes cost? It's not a course on business taxes. It's just a course on businesses. It has some tax stuff in there. What do you think of the pilots who fly around in like little villages? Like those are like Alaska. Those are bush pilots. They fly in between mountains and fog. Crashes are common. What do you think of that? That's what they chose, I guess. You have the same voice and humor as Bill Burr. Dude, Bill Burr is pretty funny. He was in The Mandalorian. When I saw him in The Mandalorian, I was like, what? That's Bill Burr. And he's a bad guy? Oh, of course he'd be the bad guy. What's with these algo tests? Dude, I don't know. Hey, here's 25 bucks for the resume review. Hope you can help me out. Not him. Can you... Hope you can help and maybe HR lady. HR lady will help if you get to 400 likes. How big are the planes? They're 4-seaters, Piper Archer 2s, I believe. So let me... What's the... Nothing. Can you give me the title of it? I need to... Oh, got it. All right. Not been able to find a job for 3 summers in a row. Oof. University of Stockholm. U.S. permanent resident. Take that off. Are you applying to jobs? Yes, because you don't have a skill set section. That's why. Hold on, I'll show you guys in a sec. Josh, do you live alone in the house? Yup. Do you hang out with friends? I got dogs. I work at a bank and the level of corporate BS is intense. Yup. A few videos haven't caught up due to work. My job is deemed essential. Oof. Josh is secretly HR and we're all blacklisted. That's true. What's the most taxes you had to pay? It's like one time, one quarter, I had to pay 30 grand. One time, just seeing 30 grand in your bank and then like it disappears because you know that's not your money. That's the Uncle Sam's money. It feels sad, man. Feels sad. All right, so let me make sure there's nothing on here. I will like this for $1. That's, hey, that goes the other way around. Here, let me, 30 grand in a quarter. Yeah, it was just one quarter because I had to catch up, so felt bad. All right, so let me share the screen with you guys, I guess. Make sure I'm not gonna dox anybody. Fake CV, okay. So your education at the top. If you're really, all right. So education is at the top. Swedish citizen, U.S. permanent resident. I wouldn't say U.S. permanent resident. I would just say does not require sponsorship. And I like this has nothing to do. Like don't put this at all if you're applying to jobs in the United States. Just put does not require sponsorship. Put that. This is just going to make it seem like you're at a job and you need a visa. That's what that looks like. 12 likes to go. 12 likes and HR comes on the stream. Suggestions on meeting ladies. Just go to coffee, have a chat. Make sure they're chill. Teaching assistant. You need bullet points here. This is too much. In addition to NLP, I studied. Change H to Chi. So it'd be Michael Chai, right? I don't think you need any of this, honestly, if you're applying to regular jobs. So here's the thing. You're missing 2 likes left to go. 400 likes. HR comes on. 2 likes. So 2 people just have to click thumbs up. That's all they got to do. We got 400? Let me look. All right, fine. All right, let's go. Y'all got baited. Y'all been baited the whole time.
Hi.
It's not a troll. I told you.
Working, though.
She's working.
He didn't lie to you.
We're just chilling, okay? We're not lying. Let's see. Everybody's like, what?
They think you're just sitting in here by yourself all the time. All it took was...
All it takes is snap the fingers. She has great skin tone.
Aw,
It's the lighting, okay? Look at my skin tone, thank you. All right, you wanna look at this resume?
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold on. Let me set up. I'm not using the right lens for this. Can you see?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Let me pull this in. Plot twist. The plot thickens. Yeah. All right. Hold on. All right, let me go back. Can you see this?
Oh, no.
Right, so this about me section here
As a preteen.
does not need to exist. Nobody needs to know what you did as a preteen. That's a little weird. A little weird.
I mean, cool, but all that needs to come out. That's also a whole novel's worth.
Yeah, you could be saving this. Like, I applied and got accepted. That's usually what happens. So, like, you're just giving them information that they don't need. I'm not going to roast it, but, like,